Do you lie awake at night, worried you're not holding the stick properly, or just like, what does traditional grip even mean? Well, you're in luck today. You clicked on the right link because we're going to talk about how to hold the stick properly using match grip as well as traditional grip. All right, so grab a pair of sticks and let's get going. Come on. All right, so when I go to hold the stick, I want to make sure the thumb is going down the stick, pointer middle on the opposite side. Just wrap my ring and pinky finger around, real relaxed, like I fell asleep on my arm. See how my fingers curl naturally like this? All right. Just put the stick in there, relax, real nice and relaxed. Match grip, I'll just make sure the right and left match the same. That's why it's called match grip. Drummers aren't very creative with their names, so. Okay, now in traditional grip, just grab the stick backwards here. Stick my left hand out like I'm about to shake somebody's hand. Give them a thumbs up at the same time. Very awkward handshake. About a third of the way down on the stick, I'll put it in the webbing of my thumb. Give them a thumbs up. Pull the trigger. I put the stick in between middle ring finger. Give my pinky here for moral support. And then when I go to actually strike the drum, I want to be at ready position. Have my left palm face my right hand. Okay, if I'm at a good ready position, I could also like put my right stick right here and it not fall. Okay, if I do turn my hand out here, I mean you can if you want, but you're just going to end up using a lot of arm and you're going to have to bend at the elbow. You want most of your torque coming from your wrist. You know, your arm is there, the muscle's there for support and strength, but the speed is going to come from wrist down. Four strokes. Rebound, I call it bounce. Controlled stroke, I call it down. Upstroke, also up. Tap, just tap. What? Now, rebound, it's just loud followed by loud. Looks and sounds like this. That's how I play rolls and stuff like this. So if you did that chicken in a roll video and you didn't know you were playing rebound strokes, I mean, you're a genius. Now, downstrokes and upstrokes, I like to play those together. That's just loud followed by soft, soft followed by loud. Looks and sounds like this. You see how my right hand, it looks like somebody's lifting me up by, like I'm kind of like a marionette puppet. Okay, real relaxed. And then it's kind of like a whip motion. Very relaxed. It sounds loud and like harsh, but I'm physically not doing a ton. Okay, left hand, it looks like somebody's lifting up by the butt of the stick. Because when you play traditional grip, it's like if someone asks you, hey, how you doing? You go, I'm okay, right? That's the motion right there. So I'm not lifting with my wrist first, really. I think more here, okay, like somebody's pulling up. And then when I go to down, I just hold the stick down. It's a short squeeze, but I try not to squeeze when I'm striking the drum. I did that in my 20s. I had all kinds of like weird habits, playing like with my wrist out a little bit and trying to muscle through things, playing fast. I had like tendonitis, woe is me. That was a terrible violin. So what actually fixed that was a lesson. That was it. A lesson with a particularly awesome teacher just telling me, hey, relax. Like lift up at the elbows like you're typing at a computer. You know, don't turn your wrist out like this. When you strike the drum, just chill out. And seriously, cured. I'm not kidding. So be careful when you're doing this kind of stuff because over a long period of time, it can start to hurt. Now, if you hold the stick wrong today, you're not going to get tendonitis. But you get what I'm saying. All right, taps, that's another one. Just stay relaxed and play quiet. I did it. Did it. Can I have a treat, please? That's it. That's all you got to do. So those are the 4 strokes. Remember, though, you're going to have to constantly adjust. So when you go and play through, you know, like a song tutorial, or you do chicken in a roll, you might see like the sticks are kind of moving in like this, and, you know, or maybe your elbow starts you know, going like really high, or you start clenching in your neck. Oh, I do this all, so much stress. You know, try not to do that. Try and relax and just play. You know, if you want to stick your elbow out, that's fine. Just nothing should hurt. It shouldn't. A dull burn in your forearm is cool, but anything above that, something's wrong. So make sure you're patient. Make sure you're nice to yourself, because this is hard. This is constant. I still make adjustments. Okay, so you're going to be making adjustments too. All right? Stinky Fabrizi, Stinky. My fade is, it's not really, it's faded. You guys, you get it? Fabrizi, my hair is growing longer. I think I'm going to grow it into like a fountain, have like a top knot. Hey, in the comments, tell me if I should have a top knot or not. Hashtag top knot or not. All right, let's get that trending. Anyway, I hope you stay well, stay safe, wash your hands. Later. Oh, hey. You want to learn how to, like, hold the stick or whatever? This is a stick flip. I did it, you guys. You proud of me? I did it.
Emma doesn't want to be on YouTube.